yourself. So today we're going to talk about fear because that is what is stopping most people from doing what they are called to do. You are afraid. Okay. The greatest fear in the world is the opinion of others. Write that down. A pretty person's going to put this in the chat for me. I love it when you put it in the chat for me. The greatest fear in the world is the opinions of others. The reason why you didn't go live yet, because you're scared of what somebody's going to say. The reason why you didn't do a TikTok yet, because you're afraid of what someone's going to say. The reason why you didn't do a reel yet is because you're afraid of what someone is going to say. And I need you to fight that fear. I need you to kick fear in the teeth. I need you to understand somebody is looking for you. Somebody is waiting for you. Somebody needs you to show up. Somebody needs to see you do it. I always say this, your success is tied to somebody else's belief system. Right now, because somebody is seeing me do it under pressure, seeing me do it, stressed, they see you do it, it gives somebody else hope. And so I'm showing up for you, but it also helps me. So I'm going to give you some things that help you get over this fear and show up for your community. Show up, not just your family, show up for your community. Show up for people that could be watching and stop worrying about the opinions of others. My mother has always told me people are going to talk about you whether you're doing something good or whether you're doing something bad. That's great. As long as your name is in their mouth, that means you're important. You are important. The problem is if no one's talking about you, you're probably not doing much. Jerusha, you're probably not doing much. So I continue to show up because talk about me. Yes, what? Every single day, you need to show up being the best version of yourself. And so I don't want you to be afraid to share your opportunity. I don't want you to be afraid to share your product, your services. I don't want you to be afraid to show up on TikTok or reels or whatever. Be you. Who cares? Life is too short. And I know we say it all the time, but it's for real. It really is too short. And so while you're thinking you have time, the problem is you think you have time. You do not have time. This is the time. Tomorrow is today. Write this down. Tomorrow is today. Today is the day for you to do it. I could have easily said, oh, I don't feel like it today. I chose to still show up. I don't feel like it. But you know what? I'm like, you know what? Still got to do it. Still got to show somebody you can do it under pressure. You can do it under fear. You can do it. Tomorrow is today. So what I want you to do is, these are tips to get over other people's opinion of you, to get over it. Number one, expect and accept that people will have opinions of you. Number one, they're going to have opinions. Write that down. Expect it. Accept it that people will have opinions of you. Number two, I need you to take back control over your own feelings because your feeling, my feelings, I need you to get out of your feelings, okay, for 1 second and make an informed decision and act on that decision. So take control over your own feelings. Number three, listen, remember that everybody makes mistakes. I make mistakes every time I go live. I listen back. I'm like, oh, what was I thinking? I don't know what I'm saying. Sometimes I'm like, what did I mean? Hopefully they understood what I meant. Okay. So remember, everyone makes mistakes. I like it sometimes when I make mistakes because then people are like, oh, okay, she makes mistakes. Yes, I make mistakes. Yes. We all make mistakes. I am going to be sad if I don't make mistakes because I don't get to learn. That's the whole point. We fall forward to success. I'm always like, what am I going to do wrong today? Okay, what am I going to learn today? What mistakes I'm going to make today? Okay, the day is I'm going to be learning today. The fourth thing is develop your sense of self and build your confidence. A part of you not doing your best is you don't have the confidence to do your best yet. You don't have the confidence. I know people are like, oh, I really want to do it. Do it. You got to build your confidence. The only reason that I'm live is because in 2017, I said, okay, I got to go live. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared to go live. And as I did it, I started it in a group. So this might help somebody today. I started going live in a private group so I could control the group. I knew who I would allow in the group. So I would go live in the group. This was my testing of it. And then as I was going live in the group, I'm a preparer. I got to have notes. I have to know what I'm going to talk about because I want to bring value. I want to bring value to my live. I want somebody to learn something from my live. And so I take notes all the time, right? And so I'm like, okay, I need to be prepared. And so I want to be prepared, right? And so this helped my confidence going live in a group first, and then going live on Facebook, and then going live on Instagram, and then YouTube, and then all of them. So it takes time, baby steps, but I did start. Okay. And then I can tell you, number 5 will be, don't try to mind read other people. Don't try to figure out what people are thinking about you. Don't even worry about it. Don't even think about it. You're probably wrong anyway. Okay. So don't think about it, because that's going to mess you up if you start thinking about what people could be saying about you and whatever you bring to the table. Don't even try to mind that. Don't even think about it. And number 6, consider the source. Okay. You got to make sure you're like, is her opinion that important to me? Is this person going to help change my life? Why do I care about her opinion of me? Is this person going to be a part of my future? Is this person bringing value to me? My mother said people are like elevators. They're going to either take you up or take you down. So what I want you to do, your homework is, what I want you to do is, I want you to name the top 10 people that come to mind right now. Right now, the top 10 people that come to your mind, write their names down. Boom, 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 boom. Whoever those top 10, don't think about it too much. I need you to do it immediately. The top 10 people, write it down. Your mom, your dad, your sister, your cousin, whoever, your girlfriend, Write the top 10 people down. Now, what I want you to do next to those people, I want you to immediately put a minus if they don't bring value to your business. Okay. It could be a parent. It could be a sibling. If they don't bring value, that's a subtraction sign. Okay. Subtract. If they bring value, that's an addition sign. You put a plus sign, an addition sign. And so those top 10 people are the people you talk to the most. Yes or yes. Okay. So you're going to put a subtraction sign, a minus sign, and you're going to go really fast. Don't start thinking, well, one time they supported me. No, 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 no. Whatever you think the first time, that's the right answer. So you're going to put a subtraction sign or addition sign next to each person's name. Now you know who to talk to about your business and your service and your opportunity. Now you know who to share your big ideas with. Now you know. And it's okay if you love them. I love my parents. Love them. I have a supportive group, right? But initially, when I told my father that I was going to leave CNN News to start a home-based business, he was not on board. Doesn't mean I don't love him. Doesn't mean I'm not his baby girl. Doesn't mean he's still not going to do everything for me. It's just, I can't talk to you about this business until I become successful. So when I became successful in the business, I was able to say, ta-da! Okay. So you got to prove it first. You have to do it. Does this make sense? Yes or yes? Now, fear, write this down. Everyone has heard this before. False evidence appearing real. FEAR, fear. False evidence appearing real. It's appearing real. You're afraid to go live because it seems like, oh my gosh, I might mess up. I might mispronounce my words. Oh, I might not enunciate. Oh my gosh, I might look crazy. It hasn't even happened. So that's why it's false evidence appearing real. It hasn't even happened yet. And so fear and faith cannot reside in the same place. It cannot reside in the same place. So here's an acronym for fear to help you out. The F, I need you to find your ideal prospects online, because when you find your people, like you guys are my people, hashtag to all the pretty people. You're the pretty people. We crown our people over here. We celebrate, collaborate, and create great relationships. So you guys are the pretty people, and you make me comfortable because you are the pretty people, right? If you're not my people, I'm like, okay, delete. She's not my people. Block. She's not my people. And so what I want you to do, the F is find. Find your people. Find your ideal prospects for your service, your opportunity, and your product. They might be already following you. Connect with them. Search their professions. If you're looking for a certain profession, search those professions. They're looking for you. Search hashtags that are looking for you. And so if I have a product and I know my product is service to serve certain group of people, a certain demographic of people, or a certain gender of people, or whatever, then I'm looking for those people. I'm going where those people are. I'm finding my people. So like you guys, you are attracted to something that I've said, something that I did, how I show up. You're my people. But you got to show up like this to find your peoples. Now that's the F, fine. The E, I need you to engage and edify. Write this down. A pretty person is putting this in the chat for me because I love you. I appreciate you. This helps me out when you do that. So when you watch the replay, they already have the notes. So if you watch the replay, put replay below. Go ahead and tag 2 people right now. If you're getting all this goodness, we want to share with other people. Okay. So the E is engage. We want to engage and we want to edify. Do you know what that means? You edify people on their page. If she looks pretty, say, girl, you wearing that dress, girl. Okay. If she looks beautiful, if you love her hair, girl, I love your hair. Edify people. What is wrong with telling people they're doing a great job? It's the weirdest thing ever if you see something you like and don't say anything. So you want people to say it to you. So you have to start doing it. Let's start doing it. And so you go to somebody's page, edify them. If they are a great speaker, say, oh my gosh, you're such a great speaker. If they are a blogger and you love the way they blog, oh my gosh, you're such a great blogger. Whatever it is, you edify people on their pages. You answer their poll questions. You comment if they are, in their feed. You do it. Don't let your fear of failure stop you from realizing your dreams.